This is Doc again. So let me begin with part 4 of this corruption deal. Like I said before, you got to remember when people forget things, you just go on with your daily lives and you forget what actually happened. And so by forgetting what actually happened is you go on with your daily lives and the storm is on the internet and the news. And after a while, you all just literally ignore it because your daily life is getting it. But when you add all this up, it's massive. It's literally massive. So if you like my channel, down below, subscribe, like, and share, and you'll get more of this from me. Lots more. So here we go. Number 121. Pikitup tender. Fraud related to contracts awarded through the City of Johannesburg for undisclosed sum. Vivian Reddy's company awarded inflated contract for 1.25 billion rand. For smart electric meter, reading Johannesburg, despite never having done anything like it before. I'll spell this word, Xhariep district. Mayor, Mongi Ntwanambi, fraudulent travel expenses claimed costing R500,000 a year. Free State government paying 140 million rand for their website created with a $40 WordPress template. A $40 WordPress template. Limpopo Health unaccountable for 739 million rand in tender spent for 2012. Gauteng Health 1 billion in corruption 2010. 127 ANC investment body. Chancellor House receives yet another state tender worth billions of rands. ANC investment arm. Chancellor House receives millions from Medupi and Kusile deals. ANC investment arm, Chancellor House, to benefit significantly from 40 billion Eskom tenders. 40 billion Eskom tenders. Spending more than 13.5 million on Nomvula Mokonyane house, a home that was purchased for 11.5 million. Zuma's position weakens as he loses battle to keep spy tapes under wrap. So he was spying. Bankrupt SAA. Bankrupt post office. Bankrupt SABC. Corrupt and takeover of media. The Guptas. FIFA. Bankrupt Eskom. Bashir saga. SAFA President Donny Jordan allegedly turned to the Gupta family to cover $10 million, approximately 138 million rand, in the hole in the organization's books. "12,000 dead people doing business with the South African government," says Treasury. 12,000 dead people doing business with the South African government, says Treasury. That means these people do not exist. 12,000 of them. 14,000 state employees who are listed as directors of companies that have been awarded state contracts in violation of regulations. In 2017/18 financial year, 45.85 million rand was spent on maintenance for official ministerial residents in Pretoria and Cape Town. Million rands. Senior intelligence officers could land in hot water after parliamentary committee proposes that they be investigated for allegations of pilfering more than 1 billion from intelligence account. Trevor Manuel approved 200 million in salaries for golden handshakes for Coleman Anderson of the SAA. Corruption around Bidvest, Ramaphosa's business. Truckloads of evidence of corruption by Praveen Governor now made rounds, billions, multi-billions missing in Treasury. Mountains of corruption in the PIC bank he is a shareholder in. Governor awards 10 million contract in Treasury to his daughter, Ashia Gordon. Anashia Gordon. Top executives at the SABC earn more than 12 million rand. How many are there? Florence Razelia, Deputy Chairman of the ANC in Limpopo and Mayor for, and I'll spell this, Vhembe District Municipality, took 300,000 rand in a bribe for not withdrawing the money her municipality invested with the VBS Mutual Bank. What does that tell you? VBS again. The South African Reserve Service head of legal, Refalio, and I'll spell it Refilloe, Mokonyane, I think, Mokonyane, Mokoena, was at the center of granting controversial Gupta firm in a reported 24 million VAT refund. No, it's 400 million VAT refund. Suspended Commissioner Tom Moyane still gets paid full salary while on suspension. South African Reserve, SARS, paid a law firm 120,000 rand to read a book to establish whether suspended Commissioner Tommy Moyane was mentioned in it, whether it consists or it was defamatory, whether its content was defamatory. SARS executive Luther Laboyo has raked up more than 750,000 rand in taxpayer money to prepare his submission to the Nugenya Commission or Nugent Commission. Home Affairs Minister Malusi Kibaba has been subpoenaed to answer why his department allowed an unpaid 767 million invoice owed onto information technology IT company undergoing liquidation to balloon to almost 800 600 million. So where did the rest of the money go? Controversial Northwest MEC for Social Development, Hoffman Gulan, has been given until Tuesday to explain why more than 600,000 rand was spent on security at his private residence. You talk about absolute and utter corruption, where they're using taxpayers' money for their own personal use, as if because they have this position, they can take advantage of the people. People, you got to understand why your country's collapsing, why there's nothing, no services, no roads, no schools, no nothing. You got to realize, calculate all this out. Now I'm on the fourth video. Imagine if you calculate this all out, it's astronomical. It's almost into the 30 billion rand, billion rand. ANC Secretary General Ace Mashula is at the center of a criminal investigation to the disappearance of valuable Pina paintings. Is it Pina? Yeah, Pina fee paintings from the Premier office in Bloemfontein. Where are they, Ace? Ace was also fingered in mismanaging amidst fears that the province will be placed under administration. The Free State government's finances are in dire straits. There are various reasons for this. The blotched 250 million rand Verde Dairy Farm project, millions of rand shelled out to demolish works for the new provincial legal complex, and more than 100,000 rands a month rental for the new provincial treasury department. The Free State Provincial Health Department is facing 1.5 billion rands worth of lawsuits for malpractices, while the Education Department allegedly recorded a bank overdraft of 800 million to help alleviate the financial crunch. The Defence Force project, meant to give jobless matrics a foot in the door, has been denigrated into the job creation project for children of Defence Force generals. Denel accumulated a staggering 1.7 million rand. Its bosses, Raj Sulanji, still gets a hefty bonus. I'm going to stop it right there. That's enough. That's number 4. I still got a lot more to go. You're looking at close to $20 billion right there, if not more. I mean, rand, sorry. Billion. It's probably more than that. It's astronomical. And you wonder why the country's fallen apart. Guys, if you like my channel, I'm just going to tell you the truth. Don't worry about my skin color. Don't worry about how I look and how old I am and how wrinkly I am and all that other stuff and where I came from and why. What I'm trying to do is tell you the truth. This is not about a black and white thing. This is not about where I come from, what group I belong to, or nothing. What it is about is telling you why your country's falling apart. Why there's no money in the government. Now they're taking your pensions. You like my channel? Go below, subscribe, like, and share it with your people. Because the more people that get this, the more people will understand why you're in a mess. Please, spread the news. I'm not here for myself. I'm not here trying to make a hero of myself. And when this is all over and we have the right people in place, I will disappear into history. I really will. This takes up most of my time. And the reason I'm doing it is that people are suffering. I was born in that land. Not as a white man, not as a color, but as a human being and an African. What we did in 94 should have continued on and made South Africa into one of the richest countries in the world. And yet, you went back 25 years because you put the wrong people in place with no accountability. And if the law does not prevail, you have no law. Therefore, whoever's stealing all this money should have been put in jail. Are they? That's all I say. I'm out of here. This is the Hawk, and there's more to follow. There will be part 5. And I will try and finish part 5. If not, I'll do part 6. Please share, like, and subscribe. Thanks, guys. I'm out of here. Take care. And stop killing. Please, guys. Stop killing one another. And stop raping the woman and the children. And stop killing each other. Please. Please. I'm out of here.